Lucy with Ross Monster, and today I want to show you around our latest Sprinter 144. Before we step inside, I'll touch on a few exterior highlights of this build. So all the way up top, we have a global RRE pop top, so that's going to allow this rig to sleep 4 people, so you can have 2 up top and 2 inside. We have a Dometic awning underneath that, and then all the way in the rear we have flare space on both sides, which I'll also show you from the inside because we have custom trim rings so that it matches the wall panel upholstery. Let's step inside. Before we go into the specific components of this vehicle, I'll talk about design highlights as well as the overall layout. So when it comes to design, we have silver upholstered Duramex wall and ceiling panels. Moving down from there, we have 5-panel doors. Those are going to be painted in Sherwin-Williams Retreat. Our countertops are going to be walnut butcher block, and then we have a wide plank oak flooring. When it comes to layout, we have a secondary riding area here with our Friedman fold-away bench seat. As we move back, we have our galley on both sides of the vehicle. We have our fixed bed all the way in the rear, and then we just have some nice storage beneath that, and then of course the pop top up top. So I'm going to start in the front and we'll work our way back. All the way in the front of the van, both of our captain's chairs are going to be on swivels, so these can turn around and face our Friedman fold-away bus seat. You have a nice little area for everyone to sit and enjoy a meal together, play cards, and then we also have a walnut table that's going to be on a lagoon mount, so it can kind of shift in and out of the way and also be taken down when not in use. Moving back from there, we have our Friedman fold-away bus seat, so when it's not in use, this can be stowed away, and you obviously have a ton of nice usable area here, but when you want to ride those additional passengers, you can just flip it up like so, and then you have the 3-point retractable seat belts. Continuing to move back, we have our galley, so I'll start on the passenger side. Here we have a 20 by 15 Rivati workstation sink with a cutting board insert. Underneath that, we have a 7-gallon removable gray water tank. Moving rearward, we have a 2-burner Impava induction cooktop, and then we just have a nice drawer bank down the side here. All of these are going to be on our V-latches to ensure that everything stays where it needs to be while in transit. Moving over to the driver's side, we have a 4.6 cubic foot isotherm fridge with a small freezer up top. That's going to be door style. And then we have a continuation of our butcher block countertops, so you have a little bit more working area. All the way in the rear of the vehicle, we have our fixed bed. As I mentioned before, we have flare space on both sides to make this a little bit more roomy, and the flare space bump outs are going to be upholstered so that they match all of our wall panels. Above our bed, we have uppers, so all of these are going to be on gas struts for assisted opening and closing, and again have those same RV latches as our drawer banks. I'll talk about ventilation and then we'll head up to the pop top. So in our main living area and the galley here, we have 2 C.R. Lawrence T-vent windows. So those are going to have the awning style windows at the bottom with bug screens, so you can open those up and get a nice cross breeze here, as well as it's always nice for the second row of passengers to be able to see outside. Additionally, in our pop top, we have a max air fan, so that is going to be able to either pull air in or suck air out of the vehicle depending on what they want at any given moment. All the way up top, we have our RRE Global Pop Top. To get up there, we have this telescoping ladder, so you just unclip it and extend it up. Once you're up there, our pop top has 3 nice windows and a separate lighting zone so that you can have your own little area up there that feels entirely separate from the lower portion of the vehicle. All the way in the rear of the vehicle here, you can see we have a continuation of that oak flooring. Both of our plumbing and power cabinets are going to be made of black hex ply, so they're a little bit more rugged. And then you can just see the range of storage options that they can utilize back here. Additionally, we'll talk through the plumbing systems as well as the power systems. So starting on the passenger side, we have our 30-gallon freshwater tank. This is also going to be where we house our AquaHot hydronic heat and hot water system. That is going to service our outdoor shower as well as the sink in the main area of the van and keep the van 4-season capable and nice and warm in those winter months. Moving over to the driver's side, we have our power cabinet. So in here we have 340 amp hours of AGM supercycle battery. We have a 3,000 watt inverter, and then we have 200 watts of solar coming in through the top. That wraps up this van. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lucy with Ross Monster. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.